gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have you back with us today. My name is Blaine.
I really like the confidence coming back, Blaine. We've been out for so long, and you're in here coming in right away, real hard with your I'm Alex.
That was gross.
Yeah, a little bit of mucus kind of stuck back there in the middle of that.
Hey, Alex, how about you never say mucus during a recording ever again?
You don't want to know about my various mucuses and slimes? And oozes. The oozes.
I want to hear about your slimes, but not your mucuses. Yes, this is Paltry Squabbles. I know you're surprised to hear from us again. You probably thought we just decided to stop and never come back with an explanation. Well, don't you worry your head. We're back, baby.
We back. Again.
Yeah, so allow us to explain ourselves. There is some stuff that was happening. I moved a little bit. I'm in a new place, and that was taking a little bit of time
and effort.
And then it was December, and so we were like, it's holiday times, so like, why don't we just say, hey, we're just gonna take a little break to spend time with the family.
And by why don't we say, we meant why don't we just do and not tell anybody, because we're not really using Twitter anymore.
We need a new social media. We have Instagram, but we don't do it.
I made a Mastodon account for us. Paltry Squabbles at CR8R, like creator.gg. I don't know how Mastodon works, to be honest, but I have an account
Alex,
for us.
I have never opened that, even like when you told me. It's... I don't know what that is.
It's some kind of social media. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit confusing.
So yeah, that's where we were. We've just been spending some family times. I moved, and yeah, it just kind of took some time, so we just said, let's just say forget it for a little bit. We didn't forget, obviously. We've been hard at work trying to come up with great stuff for you to enjoy and listen to.
I haven't been.
Shut up. So yeah, there was a few things that we talked about the last time that we need to come back in with.
Actually, if you want to be technical.
Alex, it's been a month. I don't remember shit.
It's been 2 months.
Shut up!
Since we last recorded, it's been about 2 months.
We have a good enough excuse that I just gave, and that's gonna be that's a good enough excuse story. It's not.
32 episodes in 2022, though. That ain't bad. Did you know, I don't think I brought this up on the podcast. Did you know, according to Spotify, we created more content than 91% of other podcasts in our category? Now, how many of those are dead podcasts that haven't been updated in years? I don't know. I don't know why they'd still be paying the hosting fee if that were the case, so...
Because they probably just forgot about it. They set them like a recurring payment, and it was like, oh, well, slipped my mind. That's my guess.
I don't get how people do that. I'm checking my bank account all the time.
I don't.
Oh my god, I'm checking my bank account all the time. See what bullshit I've been up to.
I just kind of hope and pray my job pays me.
Sounds reliable.
So yeah, one of the last things that I talked about, or we talked about, I don't remember when this was said. We talked about energy drinks and how they suck all the ass.
Pretty awesome.
They suck all of the ass.
This episode would have come out late October or early November. It was the one just before our Thanksgiving episode.
Jesus Christ. I think we realized we never talked about, like, I never talked about the ones that I have bought for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you remember, at the end of the episode, our last topic was about energy drinks, and you were saying, "Oh, they all suck," and I was like, there are a few that are pretty good," and you were like, "Give me a list."
Was it that aggressive?
I don't know if you were that aggressive. That's just how I picture it in my mind, is you demanding a list from me right here, right now, of energy drinks that you're going to enjoy.
The list. Put them up.
So, yeah, I gave Blaine a list, and we're like, okay, we're going to come back next episode, and we're going to give Blaine's review of these energy drinks. And then we forgot. Now, here's the thing, Blaine, I don't know how much you remember about that. It has been 2 months. Do you remember exactly how you feel about these energy drinks?
I remember. I will say, in the time, like, in between, I have tried one more different energy drink. And so, let's see, what do you remember what ones you recommended to me?
I am looking up the message you sent me with your review right now.
Because it was like 2 monsters and... Oh, I think I remember. White monster. It was, Hawaiian punch, or no, Australian punch lemonade monster.
Yes, Aussie lemonade.
Shut up. I've been telling you to shut up this entire time.
You've been telling me to shut up this entire podcast, bitch.
It was Red Bulls, and it was, what was the last one? What was the last one?
I don't know. I'm still looking it up.
Was it regular Monster too?
I think it was. Yes, it was regular Monster.
Okay. So let me start off by saying this shit sucks. The first one that I tried was the Red Bull. I do remember this. I tried the Red Bull.
My favorite.
It tastes like acid, and it sucks.
The one I hear the most often is cough syrup. People be like, Alex, why do you like Red Bull? That shit tastes like cough syrup. But you know what? I like the taste of cough syrup too. So what are you gonna do?
Jesus fucking Christ!
Like, I'm talking like, that green unflavored NyQuil. Oh, delicious.
It's like, yeah, it's like someone took cough medicine and then they strapped it to some jumper cables and sold it as Red Bull. It's not good. It's way too, like, pungently sweet. I don't know if that's a good descriptive, but yeah, it's like way too acidic for me. So I don't remember what I ranked it. If you're still looking, I
cannot find it. I found
either last or second to last. I ranked that last to second to last. It's one of those two. And then regular Monster was the exact same. The exact same review that I gave Red Bull, I give to Monster, except ever so slightly better. Slightly better. It's like, one of those photo finish at the races. It's like that. It's like that, with Monster being a slight winner. And then the White Monster. The White can Monster. It's better than the other two so far. There's, like, something about it that's better. I don't know what it is exactly, honestly, because it's still way too sweet, but it's just more palatable, I guess. And then the Australian lemonade punch is pretty good. It's the least energy drink flavor from all of them so far, so that does make it much more palatable, but it's still just bad and not good. So overall, of the 4 that I tried, the rankings are Red Bull last, regular Monster second, White Monster... Wait, what? Red Bull 4th last, regular Monster 3rd. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. The White Monster is 2nd, and then the Australian lemonade is 1st. The one that I tried after all of this was over. Oh, I should also mention, by the way, I tried all 4 of those monsters within the span of about 3 hours.
Yeah, I'd like to, right here, I'm just going to put in a quick little audio clip of what Blaine said at the end of the episode before he tried these energy drinks.
Caffeine has never affected me once.
So caffeine's never affected him, apparently. Is that still true, Blaine?
No.
What is it like chugging 4 energy drinks in an hour? Oh, in a 4-hour period.
It took 3 hours. Idiot. I got really, really shaky, and it was like I was on drugs.
Whoa.
Which is weird, because caffeine is a drug.
Caffeine is a drug.
Yeah, I was really shaky, and, like, I don't know, I was just wired. It was hard to describe. I was baking. I was making baked goods while I was high on caffeine too. So I was really going.
Okay, I finally found your rankings. They were way further back than I thought. You gave me your rankings on October 7th.
Jesus Christ.
You gave Aussie Lemonade a solid 4 out of 10 as your favorite. You gave the White Monster 2 out of 10, and Green and Red Bull a 1 out of 10.
Yep, that sounds right.
And then you said, okay, maybe I am being very affected by caffeine. I drank all 4 of them in a matter of hours, and I am very shaky. I said, oh, yeah, that'll be the caffeine. You ranked caffeine feeling 0 out of 10.
Yep.
And apparently you were trying to bake on with it.
I was. And then after all of this was over, I had a bit of a road trip. So I was just, I was getting car snacks like I do. When I go on road trips now that last 2 to 3 hours or something like that or more, I get car snacks.
You're going to get a little hungry on the way.
It's not the hunger, honestly. It's just it's not as boring. Like, if you're just driving and listening to music or a podcast or whatever you're doing, you're going to get bored. I don't care how much you love the music that's playing or the podcast that's playing. You are going to get a little bit bored just looking out at a road.
Unless that podcast is Paltry Squabbles. You can never get bored of listening to this fantastic program.
So yeah, I always like to have a few car snacks and a beverage with me to just snack on. Because I mean it really does quicken up your drive. Like, it helps tremendously. And it keeps you awake a little bit. So, yeah, I was looking for some car snacks to buy, and I saw the coffee monster, and so I was like, all right, let's try it. So I tried it, and wow, that tastes like coffee, and it doesn't taste like the acidity.
It doesn't taste like a city. Oh, yeah, we got this great new monster for you to try. It's New York City flavor.
Yeah, it doesn't have the acidity that all the other energy drinks have. Like, it just straight up just tastes like canned coffee that you get anywhere else, but with Monster. So that one ranks pretty darn good for me. I still don't like energy drinks. I'm not going to buy them often, ever. But if I am going to get one, I'm gonna get the coffee ones because it tastes like coffee.
Health thanks you.
No, I'm just a water person.
Yeah, energy drinks are fucking awful for your body.
I know.
But boy, do I love them.
I've had one experience where my body hated them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, coffee will do that too. You drink enough.
Yeah, but I'm not taste testing 4 different types of coffee in the matter of hours.
That's true. I have this problem where sometimes I chug an entire pot of coffee in the matter of hours. And that doesn't feel very good.
Well, that's just normal.
It, the nausea sets in, the fast heartbeat, the shakiness.
Diabetes.
Caffeine is no fun.
Yeah.
But it's nice if you take just a little.
I've only had that one moment of caffeine affecting me terribly, so I don't know.
I consume obscene amounts. Weirdly, I'm not addicted, though. Like, I can go without caffeine, no problem. I just enjoy caffeinated drinks because they taste good, like Red Bull and coffee.
I like coffee. I like water. Water's my favorite drink.
Bro, what if you added water to your coffee? That'd be fucking crazy.
Holy shit. Isn't that an Americano?
Yeah. Which I never... It's like, why are you going to make an espresso and then water it down? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I don't think it would. I've never had an Americano, but it sounds dumb.
I've never had one either, because it sounds dumb. If I'm going to put something on top of this espresso shot, it may as well be frothy milk.
Yep, steamed foamy milk. Make that bitch a latte.
Hell yeah, maybe put some art in it. Blaine, I want to learn how to do latte art. I'm going to soon. I have an espresso machine now.
Honestly, it's pretty easy.
Yeah,
I mean,
it looked pretty
it's easy to it's easy to attempt. It's not easy to do.
Yeah, well, it looks like the basic like leaf pattern is fairly easy to do. It'll probably take a few attempts to get down because you just pour it in until the milk starts beating up, and then you start waving it up and down.
Alex and I watched latte art competitions before. I went down a little rabbit hole, and yeah, I found latte art competitions.
Believe it or not, Blaine goes down rabbit holes often.
I do. I really do. First, it was like barista championships. Barista
yeah.
World Championships.
Honestly, those world championships sucked. They didn't catch any of the good action.
No, it was mostly just the barista talking about the beans that they sourced from like Venezuela or something like that, and how earthy they are.
And it's like, I get that is certainly an important part of the craft, but show me the action. I don't care about your earthy beans. I want to see that milk froth, baby.
Yeah, shit like that. But yeah, it started with World Barista Championships, and then I found Latte Art Championships. So
the Latte Art
I had to watch it.
Were definitely more interesting.
Oh yeah, they showed like, you know, the little paper of, you know, what they were making, and these people can make some cool shit with milk. Some milky art.
Yeah, I can't make any cool shit with milk. I can make gas with it. If I drink enough.
Are you lactose?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm 25, and I'm really starting... Like, my body's starting to hit the point where I just can't eat like shit anymore. I mean, I can, and I do. And so I wake up every morning feeling like shit. And I'm pretty sure it's my nutrition. I need to look into that.
I wake up feeling pretty good most mornings. Tired, yes. But I feel pretty good. I don't feel like shit. Maybe I do eat right. Hopefully.
I sure as shit know I don't. And I wake up with heartburn and nausea most days.
That sucks, man. How much coffee did you have the night before?
I haven't been drinking very much caffeine in the evenings lately. But like
Nah,
4 or 5
drink.
cups the day before. Just not into the night.
Nah, I'm a water bitch.
Oh, I love water. Water's great. Get a little bit of ice in there.
I got a big, what is this, like a 160 ounce
It's a fucking...
bottle of water?
It's got a frog with tits on it.
It does. It's a good sticker. I love water. I just took a sip.
Nice.
Alex, why don't we get into our first topic?
Yes.
So do you remember, I don't remember how long ago this was, but we had a topic that we talked about, our favorite season.
I remember.
This was like at the very beginning. This was like towards the beginning of us.
Yeah, this was
making
literally
the
about
pod.
a year ago.
Yeah, so we had our topic about our favorite season, and whatever our favorite season was didn't matter at all, because there was one season that fucking sucks.
It fucking sucks, and I hate it.
Do you want to know what that season is? Don't even answer, because you already know what it is. It's the season we have right now.
Right goddamn now. Fuck.
I hate winter
God, it
so
is
much.
so bad. It is the worst goddamn season. Everything sucks. Every aspect sucks. Being outside, hey, that fucking sucks. Being inside, well, if you got a drafty apartment like me, that kind of fucking sucks too. And driving, Guess what? Driving sucks.
Oh, you need to drive 10 minutes away to your job? Have fun getting there in 30 minutes for your 10-minute drive because there's snow and ice and winter on the ground.
But you still gotta come in. It doesn't matter that your car won't fucking stop. You still gotta come in.
Yeah, we felt like we needed to have a part 2 for Fuck Winter because we didn't have the same vitriol the first time because it wasn't that season. Now we're in the season, and now the hatred is back.
Oh, it's just every day. Stepping outside is cold. Going to your car is cold. You gotta, not only is it cold, but ice forms on it, so you gotta stand out in the goddamn cold and start scraping.
Yeah, like I said, I moved to an apartment. I live in an apartment now. I have to go downstairs, and out the door to leave. I can't start my car from my house anymore. I can't start my car from my apartment now. I have to go downstairs and start it when I'm already downstairs about to leave. So I have to get into a cold car now. This is first world problems I'm dealing with, and I hate it.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? The 1850s? Goddamn.
What am I, poor?
And it's like, it's all cold, it's all icy, it's all slippery. The snow is pretty, like, the first time, and then it turns into a disgusting gray mush. It gets dark at fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
My favorite time of day. Wait. My favorite time of night. 4 p.m. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. God, I hate winter. It clouds my judgment and my, words.
His judgment and his words are clouded.
It makes me not talk no good no more.
It makes him not talk no good no more.
You've heard me this podcast. I'm stumbling over my words left and right. And you know why that is? Because it's winter outside right now.
Because it's goddamn winter. Hey, Blaine, do you want to hear about a problem I've had my whole life? Do you know what winter does to my hands?
Oh, crack.
Oh, yeah, it fucks them up real good if I don't remember to put lotion on. It was real bad when I was a kid. There were a couple winters in a row where the whole winter I had blood on my hands. Not
bloody
in,
hands?
The metaphorical sense that I just murdered somebody. I mean, that too. I was like 8. What are you going to do? But just the whole winter, my hands were constantly cracking. And let me tell you a fun fact about when your hands are cracking and you're like, oh shit, I got to put lotion on. My hands are cracking. Lotion hurts.
Mm-hmm. I'm right there with you. I don't get as bad as bloody hands, but I do get cracks a fair amount. Not like it's not to your extent, I'm assuming.
I don't get it that bad anymore, but they still dry up and they're less fun to touch. They feel
it's mostly bad. The knuckles for me.
Oh yeah,
personally, it's the knuckles.
The knuckles is where it starts. As a kid, they would spread to my entire hand.
Like, I genuinely, some of the people that do say winter is their favorite season, I do not understand. I hate parking in a parking lot, getting out and walking through slush. I can't imagine someone will walk out.
Your socks get wet. Now you've just got that until you get home.
Yeah, I can't imagine someone leaving their house in negative 2 Fahrenheit cold and thinking, this is my favorite season.
No, Blaine, you just gotta put more layers on. You see, that's the thing. In summer, you can't take any more layers off, but you can always put another layer on in the winter. I love winter.
I can't afford to wear 37 pieces of clothing.
And it's like the fucking cold is gonna get through. And also, I'm taking a step out to my car. I don't want to put on 37 goddamn layers. And I also don't want to be cold. If it's hot, big fucking whoop. And I'm a little bit sweaty and sticky. No big deal. Fuck the winter.
Yeah, people
hurts.
saying like, I can't take off more layers. You don't need to. Tank top, shorts, you're good.
You're good. Like, I'm not going to pretend the hot summer doesn't kind of suck. You get sweaty, you get gross. That's annoying.
I would rather be sweaty and gross than cold and
in physical pain.
Frostbitten.
Yeah. Like, I don't got to worry about my fingers falling off if I spend too long outside in the summer.
Yeah. Like, if you break down on the side of the road and your car doesn't start anymore in the summer, yeah, it sucks. Your car won't start, but you're not going to freeze to death.
As long as you're smart enough to roll down the windows or get out of the car, you're going to live.
Yeah, why do you not want a bright sunny day outside in the summer and are cool with darkness and cold all the time.
Yeah, I personally love the boring gray effect that the entire world has in the winter. It's awesome.
It's like living in England.
It is like living in England, god damn it.
You're just grayscale all the time, except it's winter and it sucks.
And it's cold. That's the thing, too. I love grayscale on a nice, warm, rainy day. That's a fucking vibe. But in the winter,
yes.
It just looks like cold and oppression.
Yeah, if it's gray and rainy during the winter, you're good. I love watching rain.
I love listening to rain. Do you know what doesn't make a goddamn sound? Snow.
There is sound, actually, Alex. It's the sound of snowplows not going through your neighborhood.
Oh my god.
Have you ever tried to come home and your road has not been plowed and you're just driving through a foot of snow on the road where cars need to go?
And it's like, I guess this is just what I fucking gotta do. I gotta get home.
And plus, when you are driving in snow, like, you better hope you get up that hill because you're going to be sliding all the way back down. Is there another car behind you? Well, have fun hitting them.
Oh, do you remember that one time a few winters ago where I think we were at a stop sign and you made a left turn and then your car turned 180 and so we basically made a right turn instead. And you're like, this way works too.
Yep, that happened. You turn, you try to make a turn, you literally spin all the way the wrong way. And you're like, well, okay.
We just went with it. But also, that's bullshit. How are we expected to be driving multi-ton vehicles on a road where we can't stop those goddamn vehicles reliably? What? How? Why? You should not have to go to work until the roads are completely clear. And let me tell you, my city...
this is a you problem.
My city is shit.
You need to slow down much earlier.
I do slow down, and I do watch, and I've never hit anyone in the snow, but I've slid quite a few times. I've gotten close. I managed to handle it, and you know what? If I slow down and I watch, and I'm the best winter driver in the world, that's not going to help me worth shit when the person behind me comes slamming into me, because they're not.
I've almost slid into a school bus before.
I passed a school bus once when they were stopped. Don't do that.
You'll get in trouble.
You get your license taken away for a while, and you don't necessarily realize that. And, whoops. I didn't get pulled over, is the good part. I just got a new car and had to get insurance for it, and State Farm was like, we can't give you insurance. You can't drive, dumbass. And I was like, I can't drive?
Drive anyway.
Oh, and I did. Well, I waited. I just had to retake the test at that point. My license had actually been suspended for like a month, but that was long enough that I had to retake the test, and I did not realize that. So I was driving without a license for like a year and a half.
Dumb. What else were we going to talk about?
Fucking winter. God damn it. Shit.
I hate winter. I genuinely hate winter.
Just everything sucks more in the winter. Everything sucks more in the winter. Snow
Literally everything.
was fun when I was a kid. Snowboarding and skiing are fun, but they're just not worth it.
No. Dress in more layers. What am I, Fat Albert?
Like, I don't want to. Layers are restrictive and annoying. I like free movement of my body.
Yeah, go ahead. Dress up in all of your layers. Have fun pissing.
Oh my god, run to the bathroom and just unzip, 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 unzip.
And then lift all your shirts up so you don't piss on your shirts.
I mean, or do extra warmth, you know?
Ooh, that's a good point.
It's the winter.
It's
You gotta be prepared to piss on your shirts. Duh. It's not cold. You're just not pissing on your clothes enough.
It's like that scene from Dumb and Dumber where they're driving a motorbike in Aspen, Colorado in the snow. And Harry's like, I need to stop and use the bathroom. And then Laura's like, just go, man. And then he pisses himself.
That's funny.
And then he's like, oh, that's really warm.
Ooh,
but imagine that later when it gets
joke.
cold.
Because of the pee.
Now you just got cold piss on yourself.
Become a little piss-sickle.
Hey, everyone. I don't know if you've noticed. We have a new logo.
Are we going to the tent? What's going on here?
I don't know.
I mean, you came out with that and you weren't wrong.
I forgot if that was going to be a tent story or not, I'll be honest.
It was our put a pin in it, and then we didn't come up with another one, so I think so.
Okay. We're in the tent right now. Sorry, that was a smooth transition. It was a Ray William Johnson transition.
The smoothest. Transition. So welcome to the tent, everybody. Just editor's note, I'm going to put the music right between smoothest and transition there. That's why I gave the long pause.
No, you gotta also put in the Ray William Johnson transition soundbite.
I don't know anything about Ray William Johnson.
Back in the day, Ray William Johnson. Hold on, let me... Here you go. That was his transition when he made videos back in the day.
That sounds like I'm in the settings screen on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Oh my god, you're so right.
I don't know how the fuck I just pulled that, but I mean, I had a couple months ago I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater because it was free on PlayStation Plus.
You're so right. That really does sound like that.
So here we are in the tent. I don't know how much of that I'm going to cut because it was way off topic, but some of it was okay.
Don't cut any of it, you idiot.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a new logo. Check it out. Look at it. It's cool, huh?
So yeah, we got this new logo. My coworker actually whipped that up for us. It was pretty awesome of him. I was wondering when this was going to happen. I was working in a data center with a whole bunch of computer nerds. So I was like, how long before someone Googles my name or something and finds the podcast? Took a while, actually. But he sent me a message. Well, we had like just a work Discord. He sent a message to that with just the link to the podcast on our RSS page. And I was like, oh, wow, I was wondering how long it was going to take for someone to find that. And then he asked, so is the MS Paint logo a part of your shtick? No.
Yes and no.
Yeah, I said not necessarily. It's not that it is, but it was kind of funny. And I did kind of become attached to that logo. I loved that logo. But
can we keep
needed
that,
a new one.
Can we keep that logo and just like replace it with what it is now? Like instead of the whatever part, you can just take that away and replace it with the old MS Paint logo. And keep the the fun part.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I think the old MS Paint logo would look kind of shitty in contrast to the rest of it.
Yeah, but that's kind of our shtick, though.
Well, it will live on in the first 20-something, however many of them I've bothered to put together YouTube videos we have. I'll get to those eventually. I updated a few of them a while back, did 4 or 5 at once. I'm slowly catching up and then falling back behind. Hopefully you don't listen on YouTube. I've also gotten way lazier with them. I no longer put in reference pictures.
Oh, I was gonna curse at you again, but I feel like I've done that too much already.
Wow, it has been 2 months. You've forgotten how much. I feel like you've cursed at me less than average in this episode.
Really?
Yeah, bro. You're always cursing at me and telling me to shut up. You're a little
I feel like this entire time I've just been telling you to A, shut up, B, calling you a bitch.
Yeah, that's a Paltry Squabbles episode. That's pretty standard, Blaine. Did you forget?
Or just saying fuck you.
Oh, that's a pretty common one too.
Bitch, shut up, fuck you.
I would like a counter of how many times you've said that in the entire podcast, but we've got like 28 hours of content. I ain't sifting through all that.
Isn't there like not a program, but something that you can like type in, like a certain like audio cue that you're looking for, and it'll like sift through and find, parts that sound like it?
Yeah.
Or am I just talking bullshit?
I'll bet there's something like that. I've never heard of it, but it should be easy enough to do using the voice to text technology we have for like YouTube subtitles and stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't think it'd be 100% reliable, but it would be pretty good If the algorithm was good enough, it'd be a pretty good estimate.
A person named Algorithm.
Algorithm. So anyway, our new logo, pretty awesome.
Hello, sir. My name is Algorithm.
I asked my coworker, I was like, hey, do you have any like social medias or anything? He offered to make this logo for free. It was crazy. He's like, yeah, I used to work as a graphic designer for 6-7 years. You want me to whip something up for you? And he's like, oh, for free, of course. I've been out of the practice for a while. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then he did. He did a fantastic job. He doesn't have any social medias or anything he wanted us to credit. So I'll just say, hey, thanks, Josh, right here. Blaine, I just thought of something I want to bring up real quick.
Oh my good god.
They made a blue-collar comedy tour movie.
Ew.
And it's PG-13 somehow. Which I assume is because they were like, we're going to have a hard time getting an audience that's not teenage boys to listen to all these fart jokes.
I'm pretty sure there's like 5 different movies.
Oh my god. I only
3.
knew about the one.
There are 3. There are 3 blue-collar comedy tour movies.
Like movies, not just specials?
Movies. 2003, 2004, and 2006.
Oh, there's a more recent one, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it just popped up. Maybe it's not more recent. It just popped up on Netflix and it was one of the old ones.
Yes. The four blue-collar, Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, Larry the Cable Guy, and Ron White.
I've never heard of Ron White.
You've never heard of Ron White?
No, I don't think so.
He's the backwoods yee-yee-ass redneck that's always holding a thing of scotch and smoking a cigar on stage and just kind of standing there, not doing comedy.
Oh, I don't know anything about him.
That's literally his whole shtick. He just stands on stage smoking a cigar and drinking scotch.
Okay, yeah, the only blue-collar comedy special I've seen had Bill Engvall, Jeff Foxworthy, and then Larry the Cable Guy came on and started farting into the microphone, and I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh, man. Classic. So funny. There's a picture of Ron White and his cigar and whiskey.
He kind of looks like a douchebag.
Correct.
That's grosser than Quagmire Toilet.
If you want to see an even douchier picture of him, here you go.
What a little bitch.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
What do you see? Are we still in the tent? I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah, we're somewhere. Listen, we're getting back into the groove of things. We're a little bit loosey-goosey in this episode.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett. The point is, we were in the tent. We may have left, or we may just be leaving now. You never know.
We're somewhere. Hey, Alex. Remember the movie that we pitched?
Yes.
Rock Clawbster?
Rock Clawbster.
I think Rock Clawbster should make a return.
Rock Clawbster 2? Well, we did a Fuck Winter 2, so we may as well.
Yeah, it's the time of...
It's the time of twos!
Is it the time of sequels, or is it the time of reboots?
It's the time of twos, because that's got some good alliteration to it.
Yeah, you're right, and this podcast is shit.
I don't know about that. I've listened to every single episode. Those guys are pretty fucking funny, I don't know.
Alex, it's the twos joke. Come on. Number 2.
Oh!
You were just talking about Larry the Cable Guy pooping and shitting and farting and coming into the mic.
I didn't watch long enough to see all that. I saw the farting for sure. I assumed the rest came immediately after. He certainly did.
Shitting. Pissing and shitting and coming all over.
Yes.
So yeah, I think this should be a battle movie.
A battle movie?
Mm-hmm. Like, Rock Clawbster has to battle some other difficult foe. It's like Godzilla versus Kong, you know, like that, except it's going to be Rock Clawbster versus, I don't know, let's make up a random, off the top of my head, villain. How about it's an elephant, and we name this elephant some stupid, dumb name, like...
Bumbo Johnson's.
Bumbo. Ooh. This is a dumb elephant. This is a dumb Bumbo.
Dumb old stinky Bumbo elephant.
And maybe just some odd feature on this elephant, like giant eyes.
Giant eyes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, this is good.
Yeah, this is a
Now-
completely unique, original idea, by the way.
Yes, and no company will be able to yell at us because we're making this up on the spot.
It's because we're a genius.
Yeah, some fake company. Some fake dumb
Like
company.
Disney.
I was gonna say some dumb fake company like Disney. Some garbage company.
Just
Like
a real
Disney.
shitter.
Who played Rock Clawbster in our original pitch?
What do you mean who played Rock Clawbster in our original pitch? It's right in the fucking name. It was the reason for the name.
No, who plays Rock Clawbster? Who did we have play Rock Clawbster?
The Rock. That's why his name was Rock Clawbster.
Oh, yeah, didn't we say he started out as
He
like,
started out as Tom
Tim the Netherlands?
What?
Tim the Netherlands?
Yes, Tom Holland. And then he
Okay.
got bit by a radioactive lobster and woke up one day as the Rock with lobster claws.
Nice, perfect. Okay, so who's going to be Bumbo?
Who
Bum.
is Bumbo?
You know, I have a good right off the bat.
I've got a decent one.
All right, what's yours?
I really want to lean into the eyes thing, and I'm thinking who we got, who's got weird eyes, who can probably make them look big. Steve Buscemi.
Ooh, yes. Let's look up actors who have eyes.
Weird eye. Listen, Steve Buscemi's eyes are something special. I feel like Steve Buscemi would make a great Bumbo.
I hope most actors have eyes, because if they didn't, it would be gross.
Yeah, but Steve Buscemi has those special eyes. Special eyes. He specializes
Steve Buscemi.
in eyes.
See, the first name that I thought of was gonna be Jack Black. I think Jack Black would make a good Bumbo.
I have a hard time saying no to Jack Black in any part, to be honest.
I think Jack Black would be a good choice for Bumbo.
I could see it. Jack Black would make a good Bumbo. Paint him all gray like an elephant. Put
No,
some
no, you know-
big old glasses on him.
I got the perfect casting. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh my god.
Now that's turning it up a notch, right?
Okay. So, the entire movie is a metaphor, right? For the battles of evil and good within yourself.
Within ourselves? Yes. Perfect.
And this, maybe it's been Tom Holland the whole time. And Rock Clawbster is the angel on his shoulder, and Bumbo is the devil on his shoulder, you know?
Ooh, shit. Now you're philosophizing.
Yeah. And this is going to be a complete retcon from the first movie, which had no metaphorical value at all.
Actually, can the angel and devil on his shoulder be Jack Black and Kyle Gass?
Yeah, that makes sense, but they are dressed up as the Rock Clawbster and Bumbo. Listen, it's a big, long, confusing metaphor. It's super artsy. You wouldn't understand, but it's going to be great and super meaningful.
Yeah, there's gonna be, like, some pretentious film critic that's like, oh, yes, the usage of Kyle Gass and Jack Black to personify a lobster is really quite something. What they have done here is taken the formula that we typically see in films of this nature and completely turned it upside down. See, the reason that I'm speaking like this is because I'm a film critic.
Ooh,
And
maybe we do a thing where, like, it has Tom Holland and The Rock, and it seems like they're playing two different characters, but those two characters never interact, and in the end it turns out to be a twist that they were the same guy all along.
It was a ghost. Bruce Willis was the ghost the whole time.
Whoa.
There we go. So
So it's like
okay, Alex,
that's the twist, right? That they're both the same guy. And we just gotta hope nobody watched the first movie so they don't already know that.
no, this is going to be an Avatar type situation. We're going to make this movie at least 10 years later.
Okay.
At least 10 years later, so no one's gonna remember it.
I still haven't heard back from Will Wright on the first one. I assume he's just got a long backlog of stuff. He'll get to us.
Did you just say Will Wright?
Will Wright was the Sims guy. Edgar Wright.
There you go. Yeah, it's like he doesn't want to talk to us or something.
Will Wright did The Sims and Spore.
Okay, Alex, we have our casting down. And a very cohesive and not hard to follow at all storyline.
That's right.
Now we got to get into the meat and potatoes in the gravy. Who's going to win this fight? Who's the stronger combatant? Now, it's not going to be elephant-sized Bumbo, you know, like a normal elephant size.
Just like it's not lobster-sized Rock Clawbster.
Yeah, like, we're going to make them an equal match. We're going to have them be similar-sized. Who's going to win this, Alex?
What if a bigger, more important villain comes in right at the end to set up for a third movie for that money, and neither of them win? We leave it on a cliffhanger where the metaphorical good and evil realize they have to work together to defeat a greater foe, and then they can continue squabbling with themselves. Sort of like us with Winter.
Alex, you're literally talking about Batman versus Superman.
Never seen it.
You don't need to. It sucks.
First off, Superman wins. Easy. Stupid movie. You need 5 seconds. The
No.
man can shoot lasers out of his eyes. This dude is just a fucking trust fund baby.
But Batman is rich.
Bro, Superman can be rich if he wants because he can rob a bank no problem.
But he's not going to be rich because he wants to work for a newspaper like a nerd.
Like some kind of nerd. That's the only thing that stopped Superman from winning is he was too much of a nerd. Literally all he had to do was grab Batman and fucking yeet him into the sun.
But Batman has kryptonite. And that is going to weaken Superman to the point where he can bleed.
Bro, Superman has fucking eagle eyes and laser vision. He can stand a mile away and zap the Batman.
Well, see, Batman has this, like, weird bloodlust for Superman for some reason because he thinks he's the one that destroyed the city, even though he was just trying to save it from the other bad guy. So Batman's got a hate boner for Superman, so he's gonna lure him into a trap to try to kill him and get rid of this big bad guy.
Fucking stupid.
It is.
I'm gonna be honest, I hate Batman. What a dumb superhero to have gotten so popular.
Honestly, I like Batman. I think he's pretty cool.
There are so many cooler options with actual superpowers instead of like, oh, I build stuff. If you want an I build stuff guy, Tony Stark's cooler than Batman.
I disagree. Besides, one of them's dead.
Well, spoilers.
It's been however many years it's been since that movie came out.
Yeah, and I never saw it.
He's dead. He's a dead guy. You know who's not cool, Alex? People that are dead because they can't wait. Is that too much?
No, I don't think so.
Stupid Tony Stark and his money can't save it. Can't stop him from being dead.
Yeah, I've never really bought into Don't Speak Ill of the Dead. If they were dumb and lame when they were alive, then being dead doesn't magically fix that. I don't know.
Well, Tony Stark's dead. You know who's not dead? Batman.
Yeah, because Batman sucks.
He's obviously the superior fighter and the superior rich person. Besides, Batman's brooding and edgy.
Here's the thing, is Tony Stark is douchey, but at least he's fun.
Well, what's bad about being not fun?
I don't know. I don't like not fun people. I like the people I spend time with to be fun.
You can be dark and edgy and in pain. Alfred, get me my socks.
Get me my socks? Or sauce?
Alfred, this lobster thermidor doesn't have any sauce.
So Batman does make a surprisingly major appearance throughout most of Rock Clawbster 2, and it's all weirdly sauce based.
Like he just like flies through on the bat wing and just kind of like drizzles some like garlic butter sauce on top of Rock Clawbster because Batman wants to eat Rock Clawbster.
Oh my god, Batman's the guy who comes in at the end, because he wants to fight Rock Clawbster and Bumbo.
You know, it's a very good thing that you decided to have Batman be the final big villain for them both to fight, because Iron Man's dead.
Well, yeah, and they'd never beat Iron Man. I mean, he's Iron Man.
No, that wouldn't be much of a fight, because they're just going to be kicking a dead Iron Man.
Bro, that suit will probably still kick their ass.
a dead Iron Man laying there dead. Not gonna be much of a fight. No, Batman wants to eat Rock Clawbster so bad because a delicious lobster coated in garlic butter sauce.
But then Bumbo is sort of like the evil Rock Clawbster, so he's like, oh well, we can't have any of that either because that's a crime.
I don't think you're allowed to eat Bumbos.
No, you can't eat no Bumbo. Only a Rock Clawbster, and that's where stuff gets morally ambiguous for Batman. That's where it gets tough because he can justify eating Rock Clawbster, but here's Bumbo, the evil version of Rock Clawbster, but
who
you
is
can't
an elephant.
eat an elephant. So can you? Is it wrong to eat the worst version of a guy you've already eaten?
Is it legal to eat an elephant? In Africa, it's not uncommon for people to eat an elephant and enjoy the flavor of this large animal. However, if you live in North America, chances are you will never be able to try and eat an elephant because it's illegal to hunt them or import their meat. We gotta move to Africa to eat elephant.
Okay, so here's the thing: is Batman might, because he's hunting him anyway, is the thing, right? So the illegal part is already done. He's not importing the meat; he's just using it after he's hunted Bumbo, the large-eyed elephant.
So as long as this battle doesn't take place in North America, Batman will be allowed to eat Bumbo, but it would just be morally wrong.
Yeah, and see, that's what's it's going to be really tough for Batman. He's not used to morally ambiguous situations. He's used to an obvious right and wrong, but things are going to get tough.
Wait. This has to be a alternate universe Batman, because Batman doesn't kill. That's his whole shtick.
Our Batman loves killing.
So you're down with this being an alternate universe Batman?
Yeah, I don't give a shit because he loves killing. That's for damn sure.
Okay, yeah, this Batman sucks then.
Like, he usually sticks to killing criminals, but, you know, if there aren't enough criminals, he gets bored.
He gets a little bit hungry.
Hungry.
And he wants to eat a Rock Clawbster.
And so that's why he's hunting Rock Clawbster, and then he's hunting Bumbo because Bumbo is a villain, and he's probably going to eat him too because, you know, why not? And so that's all happening while Rock Clawbster and Bumbo are fighting each other, but then at the end they're like, whoa, we're both Tom Holland though, and Batman is coming for both of us, and we got to get... Listen, it all makes sense if you understand the metaphor, and if you don't, it's just, I don't know what to tell you.
You have to have a really high IQ to understand this movie. It's like Rick and Morty.
I promise, I'm not just spouting nonsense, it's a metaphor.
And then, all of a sudden, a Rick and Morty-esque portal opens up, and then out stumbles Rick and Morty. Yes, good. Who is going to play Batman now? Because you just introduced
Batman?
another character.
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
Ooh. Wait, we need to have Batman and Robin.
Oh,
so I think
yes.
Batman is going to be, what's his name? Oh no. Yeah. Batman's going to be Daniel Radcliffe.
Ooh.
And then Robin is going to be,
Elijah Wood?
Yeah.
What if they keep, like, every other scene they swap?
I like that. That's a good one.
With no in-universe explanation. It's just sometimes Daniel's playing Batman and sometimes Daniel's playing Robin. Vice versa for Elijah.
That's perfect. I like that. That's good. That's good. Did you know Elijah Wood was born in Cedar Rapids, Iowa?
What the fuck? I thought he was, like, British.
Elijah Wood's American.
What?
Apparently
I think he
Cedar
was
Rapids. Because he probably usually has an accent going.
Yeah, I think I mainly know him from Lord of the Rings.
Yep, Cedar Rapids. Wow. I think we can find where he used to live and go to his house.
Maybe. Jeffrey Dahmer used to live in Ames.
Yeah.
Bro, maybe we can go knock on the door and find Elijah Wood's mom.
I would bang Elijah Wood's mom.
Oh, who wouldn't? Elijah Wood, hopefully. Let me slow that down for a second. Actually, what I just said, Elijah Wood, Wood, hopefully not Elijah Wood. How do you pronounce the L in there hard? Would.
Wold, Elijah Wold.
Yes, the man Elijah Wood hopefully would not fuck Elijah Wood's mom. Not
Elijah Wood.
Elijah would hopefully fuck Elijah Wood's mom, you know?
Elijah Wood.
Oh, God, I hope not. That'd be weird.
Okay, so Elijah Wood and Daniel Radcliffe play Batman and Robin. And then, I think we should throw an insane twist in there and have them win.
Oh, my God.
But because Batman ate Rock Clawbster, the way that Rock Clawbsters breed is by being eaten.
And see, no one would know, because the thing, Rock Clawbsters are complicated, because the initial Rock Clawbster has to get a radioactive lobster snip. But from there, Rock Clawbsters do breed.
So Batman eats Rock Clawbster and then gets pregnant with Rock Clawbster babies.
Oh my God. So then movie 4 can just be a Batman pregnancy fic.
No, yeah, it's gonna be the pacifier. It's gonna be a family friendly comedy of the Batman family.
Robin's the
with
mom.
Rock Clawbster. Ooh, this is good. It's gonna be like a cheaper by the dozen type.
Oh my God. Because when you eat a Rock Clawbster, you're having the entirety of the Rock Clawbster, like that entire mass, turns into an equal mass of Rock Clawbster babies, but they're much smaller. So Batman's pushing out like 15, 16 of these motherfuckers right away. First thing in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got it, baby.
And I think they are literally still played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with editing effects to make him just super small. And there are like 16 of them running around. And, they use that voice modulating to make his voice super high-pitched.
This is good. We got good stuff in here.
We got 3 more movies in this wonderful series.
And we haven't even started making them.
No, Edgar Wright will get back eventually.
Yeah. We just need Edgar Wright to call us back. We got him on hold. Wait, we have him on hold?
Yeah, we've had him on hold for a few months. I'm starting to think his receptionist might have just hung up. I don't know.
No, that he would have us on hold.
Oh, yeah.
I don't...
Right.
Oh, well. Let's move past it.
So if you'd like to invest in Rock Clawbster...
Rock Clawbster 2, the Clop-bending.
Probably not that.
Rock Clawbster 2. 2 Clop, 2 Rockster.
2 Clop, 2 Rock. Oh my God, we could definitely start modeling these names after Fast and Furious.
2 Rock, 2 Clawbster. Rock Clawbster 3, Tokyo Drift.
It's Rock Clawbster 3 where they're fighting Batman and Robin. Most of Rock Clawbster 2 is just to set that up, you know?
But here's the twist. It has nothing to do with Tokyo or drifting.
Not at all. I feel like it barely has to do with Rock Clawbster. I think most of that one is actually Batman and Robin wringing their hands and talking about saucing the Rock Clawbster and Bumbo.
Yes. I think that's gonna be it from us.
Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do to get these movies off the ground.
Yep. Prepare for another 2-month break while we get the script for Rock Clawbster 2. 2 Rock, 2 Clawbster.
But in the meantime, it was great having you here. It's been great being back. Hopefully,
I'm feeling rejuvenated. Hopefully, I'm not too loud and bothering my neighbors. Because I have to be.
That's the thing you've got to worry about now.
Yeah, I used to be in a house where I can just be loud and yell, but now I'm in an apartment with walls.
Better than an apartment without walls.
That would be pretty wild, though, wouldn't it? Like just a wide open apartment with no walls, so everyone's just kind of in one giant communal room, but you have your own separate part for yourself, but you're still able to see everyone.
All right, but that is going to do it for us. It's been great. Join us next time for what's probably probably going to be our 1-year anniversary. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't think we're going to do anything too special, but we'll talk about it. It'll be really exciting.
Yes.
And until then, you can follow us on Mastodon at Paltry Squabbles at crar.gg, I think. I still don't know how Mastodon works. You can follow our defunct Instagram at Paltry Squabbles. You can send us an email at paltrysquabbles@gmail.com. We'd love to hear your topic suggestions or just thoughts about the show. It would be awesome. And
if you do still use Twitter, you can use that, but we're not going to do anything.
yeah, you can see the funny stuff we said before.
Yeah.
And until next time, you'll always have us.
I love you.